Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another video. Today I'm switching tunes. We're going into Christmas. I know it's mid-October. I've been meaning to do this since July, but I don't know what happened. Time just flies, right? When you're having fun. So what I typically do, and now I'm not under so much pressure. Let me go back. So every year I've put together a planner. I think I started probably about, I don't know, 2009 or so. It's been almost all of my daughter's life, which she's 15. So, but basically I started a planner to try to help me keep on track. This one is 2015, but I have another one that I have put somewhere. I know I have a video where I show it, but it literally is just list as life goes on, as progressed. Of course, I've decorated it up more, but every year I do basically this was back when I was doing shows and things like that. So I had to keep up with being organized and what I was going to be doing. Checklist, important dates, mailing, things to mail. And excuse me if I have the sniffles. I don't know. I think it's the allergies, and plus I'm still getting over being sick like 3 weeks ago. But this morning it seems like it's kicked in to high gear. But Christmas card list, my Advent, that was, you guys, I don't know if I've ever expressed my Advent. I'll have to go into that in a minute. But it has like Christmas, like what we're going to do for my December daily, like Christmas food, what we're going to have, Christmas gifts, which was always like, I always wanted to make my Christmases very, very special for the kids. So that was always like such a big deal. And then, anyway, then I just go into each year I would create a new little area to send to pretty much repeating the same things. And then that way I could reference it back. And this was when I started doing, what year is this? 2017, 12 days of journaling. I did a video series on that. And so, excuse me again, every year, so this was Nutcracker Suite when I did her. And you know what? I did not... this is prior to showing you guys what the theme is for this year's December kit. But anyway, that's not here nor there. But this is basically what I do. So last year I had a great idea and I don't have it at my fingertips, but I put it in my Christmas journal, my to-do list. And so this year when I went to come look at my get my Christmas planner out, I realized, where's 2020? I know I did 2020 because me and my Raza sat down and did our Christmas cards, and I had my planner out there because I had the list of everybody we send our Christmas cards to. And I remember then I put it in my journal and I was like, why did I do that? I don't like that idea. So I'm back to my planner, and I actually have had several of these printed up. I really thought I would post them for you guys in my website, but I don't know if you guys would be interested. But I think after this video I might post a couple, and if you're interested, great. If not, these will definitely be used. But I have different girls. Let's see, and let me get my my dates. So the ones I'm going to have in the shop are, I have 2 of my peppermint sweet candies. I have my Merry Christmas Y'all, and I have my Shiny Bright Girl. The Shiny Bright Girl does not have the Christmas planner written on her. She is just a spiral notebook. And then here's another one that's Christmas planner. So I'll have 2 of each of those, and then 1 Shiny Bright. And then I think I'm going to include some stickers, and I'm going to definitely include my my date. These are the stickers that I use for and I'll create a different size for them to fit inside the packaging. And so but these are what I use, and you'll see in this video how I kind of put my planner together. So with that being said, the other thing I wanted to point out as part of my planner is I picked this up. This came in a pack of stuff. I don't know if I bought it on eBay. I don't know if I bought it at a thrift store. I don't know. Somehow I acquired this. And it basically, it's old. I'm trying to think what year it was. I don't even know if I think I've looked before and it doesn't have a year in it. But look how cute. I've used this image on something a while back. But it basically has a calendar of events, of things that you should do in November and December. And I absolutely love this. I don't know how I can incorporate this into my, I might scan it in and actually do like a free printable or something like that. But, it's so cute. I think it's an advertisement for Home Edison, Ohio Edison. I wonder if they do like stoves or something like that. With just one cleaning does it with an electric self-cleaning oven. And like this one right here, relax. Let your electric self-cleaning oven do the work today. Freeze leftover turkey. Do Christmas shopping. Work on homemade gifts. So I love this. I love the idea of this. So I think I might do this as a free printable. Because I want to share it with you guys. And it's so cute. And it's just fun to, I mean, it's old, you know, so it's fun to see different things, but they have like, I mean, look at these old crafty projects. It's like, look at the lighting on there. It's like a shadow on the back. I just find this Santa's Merry Mice. I don't know. It's just cute. It's really cute. I love anything vintagey. Selecting the bird, you know, it's just kind of a fun little book. Anyway, I've kind of have it with my Christmas stuff, and so, oh, wraps heat. So yeah, it has to do with something with, I don't know. Anyway, I guess I could look that up and see it up. But anyway, I just love this book. I'm going to share this. I'll scan that in and share that as a printable so you guys can enjoy it too. Okay, so brings to mind back to this planner. I've already, like, what I did a little bit different this year is I glued pages together in the back for this year's, on another note, I was going to start a new spiral, and then I realized I had at least another year in here, so, yeah, so yay for me, I get to get to add to this one. So I think what I'm going to do is, I went ahead and glued the pages together and washi the tips, and typically what I've done, as you can kind of see, is, well, maybe not on camera, but I would washi the same washi tape for each year, and typically it kind of went around the kit, the CWR kit, and this is polka dots, but and every year I was like, oh, my theme is blah blah blah, you know, whether it's pink or whatever, and I think this year my theme is fun. I'm just gonna just chill. I thought, as with the kids being older, it's so, I don't know, there's not the pressure of, my son loves Christmas. He said that's the best time of his time of life is Christmas. And so I still want to make it just as fun and just as fun. See, I still want to make it just as, you know, magical as it has always been. But on that note, I'm not as stressed as I used to be. I don't know if that makes sense. So, at least I'm not yet. No, I'm not going to be stressed. So anyway, I am going to, thought I would take you guys along with me while I set my planner up. And I had originally thought, now this is actually the notebook paper that's going to be going inside the Christmas kit. And so I don't know whether I want to do my homes or do the polka dot. I think I'm going to end up doing the polka dots, because after I flipped it over, it just doesn't seem, I like that. So I'm just going to come in here and glue this. Now, if you noticed, the back of this spiral is missing, because you guys, when I go to the store, like if I go to any of the department stores or whatever, I carry that. Now from this time on, I'm gonna have this in my purse or my bag, because I reference it. I'm always thinking now. And to be honest, I've started some of my Christmas shopping already, because I have a feeling this year it's going to be a really little bit different. I've gone to like Michael's like twice, and they just seem empty. I don't know what's going on. And then my son's like, Mom, I really don't need anything. My daughter, on the other hand, is looking at me like, I need all the things. But you know, it's just different. It's just different. It's more useful, fun things. But anyway, so I don't know. Things are just kind of different. I want to get things done. Like I said, I wanted to start in July, but you can see here we are mid-October. These are the die cuts. These are the ephemera pack that's going into the Christmas. So you're getting an extra sneaky peek even before I've started my sneak peeks on it. But I'm gonna actually, I got this idea from Paper Pippi. She sells like little cute kits, like vintage kits, and she puts them in these little metal scotch, any kind of like Christmas thing, and I love that. I think that's so cute. So I'm gonna put these in here. This is by Simple Stories, and I'm gonna be using some of this ephemera in my planning. Of course, you can see it has like some pinks in it. That's the other thing, thinking of pinks, I don't know, our tree, we were going to replace our tree this year. Letters to Santa, that is so adorable. So, and oh, that brings to mind, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, you guys, I apologize. Every year at the end of my planner, I put, okay, did I not put it in this year? Well, anyway, every year I usually put like things like next year, like don't forget next year, which it's kind of weird. Next year ideas. As you can see, I had no ideas for next year on that year. But I basically, let me get some more paper while I'm talking with you guys. So I'm basically, I'm just gonna like kind of flip through some paper here while you guys are on the thing, while I'm talking with you guys. So basically, I don't even know. Oh yeah, the tree. So I don't know what to do about the tree. We have a 7-foot real skinny tree, and we've had it for years. I don't even know how many years. Lots of years. Anyway, last year it's kind of like leaning, and so I don't know, it's kind of weird. So this year I'm like, okay, we got to get a new tree. Well, all my life, and I think I've talked about this in past videos, my mom has told me about her grandmother, my great-grandmother, having a tree that was on the cedar chest, and they would always, that was her, I think her favorite time was Christmas, and she talked about the tree being on the cedar chest, and that they could see the reflection of the tree. They had to eat breakfast first and have a devotion on everything, and then they would they could see the reflection of the tree in the clock that sat on the kitchen table. And her grandmother had the tree in the bedroom, I think, or something. So you know, these older houses are a lot different than new modern, I guess, newer homes. So anyway, so I have had this fascination of having a tree that sat on a cedar chest. I mean, seriously, ask the kids. One year I did it, and then they're like, we don't like that. So, which they were little, and I get it, because basically I buy them ornaments every year. And believe me, so you gotta think, my son's 22, so he has like 22 ornaments that sit on the tree. So, I mean, you know, my daughter has 16, my husband, me. So we have a lot of like sentimental ornaments. So anyway, oh, my favorite, some of my favorite washi. Anyway, so with that being said, we have a lot of ornaments, and so I'm thinking, so now that we have to get a new tree, I am thinking along the lines of my little tree, right, that sits on the thing, but doing like a banner, because we have this like thing that goes between the dining room and the kitchen, like this. We live in a really like a 1980s home, so you remember those little banisters? I mean, it's hard to explain. I don't know exactly. Columns. They're not columns. They're like, I don't know. So, but anyway, I'm going to put all my girls on here. Sorry, I heard a noise. It's early in the morning. Can you guys tell? My stickers aren't wanting to come off here. Oh, that's because my little dude is up. Okay, yes, the baby zero is up. All the kids are up. We'll see how long this lasts before they start fighting and playing around in the room, and then we will have to come back. So, anyway, as I was saying about the tree, now that I've rambled on, that's always been my goal. So, anyway, we'll see what happens this year. I have this vintage champagne tree. Oh, do you hear that, you guys? They drive me insane. They play, but it's like they are just too much. These are the little metal tabs that, well, these are like, I didn't use them. I guess one year I used the metal tabs, and then the other ones I just kind of backed with cardstock. But these really are very reliable and sturdy. So I've always staple one in there as kind of like a little bookmark or a tab. But anyway, so so I have the champagne tree. I've been looking at champagne colored lights string. I bought it at a like she was going out of business, and so I bought it from her, and it's just sits in a box, and it's like, this is perfectly fine. It's like a 4-foot tree. I don't know. I sent pictures to my son. He didn't respond. But again, I think that they're kind of at an age that, you know, I still want to carry on the fun. It's all fun. It's all how you make it, you know. And these, okay. Yes, having little animals are like having 2-year-olds into everything. So, anyways, I have these little round stickers that I use every year, but here they are. Y'all, I have this box. I kind of put together this box. I have a long box, and I have an old vintage suitcase full of Christmas. I need to reuse and reduce, right? So let's see here. Oh, I don't know why I'm into teddy bears lately. Anybody else? I love little teddy bears. So I want to put that guy on there. And I could always staple him in, but I think they stick pretty good. Okay, and these are actually from the Hoblobs. So I buy them every year, but they're like seals, but they're real sturdy on the edges. And then I also, this year I put together this, I think I had a video on this, but I basically took these clear, like zipper pencil pouches, and I put them together with rings, and so I have a bunch of my die cuts and things like that in here that I use. So this is very convenient. But obviously I have way too many items, so I need to work on that. Okay. We're going to move all this off my desk, and then we're going to get started on the meat of this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I thought I would kind of change things up just a little bit. Referencing back here, I would put things that are going on right here, and I still plan on doing that. I printed out these calendars and on sticker paper. And so what I do is by weekend, since I work during the week, I've always kind of done it by weekend, like what's going on the weekends, because that's typically when things are happening anyway. And I just went to one of these free printable calendar sites and printed these out and resized them and printed them out on sticker paper. It's nothing, nothing like over the top. So, let's switch rolls here. So we got November and December. And I'm just going to take them off the sticker paper. Oh. Get them going. Oh my heavens, oh my heavens. I printed it on the wrong side of the paper. Okay, we will come back. I'm going to redo this and we will... Actually, let me go reprint these. Okay, I reprinted them on the right side of the paper. And then now, we're going to start decorating. And the cats are outside. The dog is back to bed. We're actually having a 2-hour delay here in where we are because it's been raining all night. Like, there's a tropical storm in the Gulf and it's just come up and like hard rain. And so the buses and stuff can't run because of we don't know about, you know, what the roads look like. So they're having a 2-hour delay. Okay, which means I'm getting ready. But anyway, so these are actually some printables from Calico Collage, and she is on Etsy, and I love her printables. So I will leave her link below, and you guys can go check her out if you haven't already. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just basically decorate. I'm going to, like I said, I have this group of stickers that I use, and so you'll see the process of me. These are basically just titles for my pages here. And again, things may change a little bit as far as what I actually use still, because I'm sitting here looking at, like, it says dates to remember, and I really need, these are what these pages are, is the special dates in each month that I need to remember. I was going to say, if these are not printed on the same side, that is, like, by the way, my worst fear. If you guys order my stickers and that ever happens, where you get something that is not printed, please let me know as soon as possible so I can replace them. Because sometimes my sticker paper gets swapped, and I don't want that ever to happen to anybody. So, okay, let's see here. So I'm going to kind of reference back and forth. I'm going to kind of add a little bit of washi, decorative washi here. I am running out of washi, you guys. I'm not really, but the ones I use all the time. I need to, like, revamp my little, I have a box, I have several little boxes full of washi, but I like to keep the ones that I use a lot on rings because they're easy to get to. And if I could find the end on this one, I feel like it's right there. Oh, I was going the wrong direction. I think, oh, there we go. Just gonna add a little bit here. So I think I finished covering my Christmas tree saga, right? About what I'm going to use, and I want to use the champagne one. I'm going to bring it, it's actually at my office because I set it up there. And so I'm going to bring it home and see what it looks like before I buy lights or anything like that. And just kind of get a feel for, you know, if it's gonna work, if it looks ridiculous, which I doubt it does, but you know what I mean. Like, how should I just go ahead and get a green tree and get a little bit taller tree? Because, but I think before, I think in my lifetime though, I will definitely end up getting a smaller tree, possibly. Again, I really am for the kids, you know. I want them to, I don't know, still have the magic of Christmas. And so, speaking of, I have decided on my Christmas journal this year. I'm going to be doing something a little different for my December daily. And I don't know, okay, so November, December to-do list is next. I don't know exactly the exact plan yet. Well, I do know the exact plan. What am I talking about? I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but what my goal is to document the whole Thanksgiving and Christmas together, because to me it's the whole holiday, 2 months of holiday, right? Because you're doing things throughout those 2 months. And so, and I don't know, since I keep a current creative journal, right, a daily creative journal anyway, I don't want to be duplicating all the things. And plus, this is where I ran into, not issues, but just some thoughts, is the kids love to go through the December dailies. Well, when I use it as a journal, as kind of like a personal journal for myself, or, you know, as a family and everything, it's more of the story, you know, it's not necessarily, it's not a photo album, so to speak. I wouldn't set my journal out on the coffee table for, you know, everybody who comes over to read that wants to look at your photo albums, your Christmas, your daily, your Decembers. And so my thought process, oh my gosh, that's what we need, daily to-dos, because we're in the car and we are zooming everywhere. And so, yeah, so that's kind of my thought, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my little golden book, and I'm going to be doing I'll do a video on that as well. And so I wonder if this bleeds through. So that way I'm going to document all my December and my in those journals, and I can have that where the kids can come over and look at it anytime. You know, it's a photo album, it's a memory book, it's a scrapbook, it's a memory journaling. And so I may not do every single December daily, like every single day, but I'm going to do all the highlights, which pretty much almost every single day is a highlight. And I wonder if I should let that dry just a teeny tiny bit before I add that. So yeah, so that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to document, excuse me, the days, the events, the everyday thing, versus like I've done in the past, where where I've kind of like wrote down something. And you know, I'm still gonna do like where I've always had like a memory page where you document about like past Christmases or something like that. So I'm still going to do all that. And you know what? I may have something to document every single day. But if for some reason out of the week of 5, I have 3 things that I document, then it's okay that I don't have the 2. Because I'm still keeping up with my daily journal, where it's just the mundane of, you know, go to work or whatever the case is, you know. So yeah. So that's kind of my thought process on that idea. And so let me go into a little bit more detail on what the plan is. So the plan is we're going to be doing a class at Little Craft Place. It's a play all day. It's a get your journal, get your, stuff ready. You can make Christmas tags. You can make anything you want, but it's going to be geared towards journaling. It is sold out, so that's pretty cool that it's in person and it's sold out. So I'm really excited about that. And then, starting that same day, which is the 6th, we're going to start doing a online. We're going to do like a virtual, like I did kind of with the Autumn Bliss. We're going to do, to-do list. Okay. Let's see what I have here. Dates to remember. Let's see what I got else going on. We're going to kind of create a, what do you call it? Do like lists and just prepping and playing and getting yourself all ready for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and or if you whatever you guys, it's going to be virtual, so it can be open to everyone. And then we'll go into a pajama party that following weekend where we do another whole weekend of playing, and I'll be loading up videos every 2 hours, prepping and playing and all the fun things. And then, so we've got a whole fun week ahead of us, starting November 6th. So I'm going to be having all that information very, very soon. I will come back on here when I show you guys my journal and talk about that event, because I'll have printables and things like that. So I guess what I'm talking about here is I need to have space because I want to be doing to-do, and I feel like I need to come over here. So I'm going to put something right here, and I don't know yet what. I think what I'm going to do is put crafts. To be honest with you guys, I don't do a whole lot of crafts because I journal during Christmas, and sometimes I do. Like last year when we did the Creative Christmas, I did some crafty projects, and I'll probably go ahead and do a couple for the pajama party as well. So, so that's kind of my, my extent of crafts, because really, to be honest with you, we typically do not have any time to do crafts during Christmas because we're so busy. But I do love doing crafts. Or I'm already working on them, to be honest with you. But the journaling, keeping up with the journaling, it takes up all the time. Okay, so we got the crafts down. Let's see what, I'm just kind of referencing back here what we got. So now we're going to do dates to remember. I think I will have a page for that, because that's kind of like all the things. Like, we have like a thing here in our town called the Schmecken Fest that we like to do. I need to look up when that date is. It's so fun. You go around tasting different wassail. And so I do like doing that. Let's see, did this dry? I never kind of like say, okay, except sometimes I just do. I really, like most of the time I'm wanting to do pinks for Christmas, and I find myself wanting to do the traditional red and greens, which is totally fine, but it's just it just happened. It's not like I said, we're doing red and green this year. And I've always been a big fan of hollies, coloring and painting hollies. I mean, literally, I can remember doing it in high school. And I'm just kind of decorating the pages up. So we're doing dates to remember. Let's see what we got in here. I just love these die cuts. Oh my goodness, look at the penguin. He is so cute. Oh, what fun. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Because the dates to remember are typically fun events. So, and then I guess going back to dates to remember. I guess going back to what, going back to the Autumn Bliss, I will have a couple of, I mean, not Autumn Bliss, sorry, Holiday Bliss. I am going to have a couple of, what do you call it, kits available online on my website. I'm hoping to get them posted by tomorrow. You know, nothing like waiting till the last minute. Well, I like to try to do things when I can ship all together, but it may actually come a little later because I don't think I'm going to be ready, and I want to make sure they are super sparkly and super wonderful, and I don't want to be rushed. Okay, let's see. Here are dates to remember. Christmas cards. That's a two-page thing. Bucket list. I'm going to do something else with the bucket list. Tradition. Oh, here's my next year's ideas on this one. Dinners. Wish list. Next. Okay. You know what we could do is... Where's my mailbox? We saw that cute little mailbox. We're going to... Letters to Santa. Here's one, and then here's one. So I think I'm going to put snail mail on this one. I love these, you guys. These super... I'm going to be using these quite a bit. These are great for adding a little piece of background to your pages if you have, like we're doing now, or titles. And I don't know if you guys can see, but they're actually... I'm about to sneeze, so if I sneeze, excuse me. Oh, it went away. Thank goodness. But they add just like a little bit of... They have like... I don't think you can see, but it's kind of like a glittery border on them. They're so cute. Perfect for Christmas. And then I'm going to add this. Oh goodness. I'm going to have to get the Brazos up for the bus, even though they have a 2-hour delay. Because we all love sending snail mail at Christmas. So I'm going to kind of have that as snail mail. Okay, let's see if I can get what I can get done before I have to go get her up. Okay, so we are gonna, let's do Christmas cards, because Christmas cards take a whole page here. I have to say though, I have really decreased my Christmas card letter list. I've already bought my Christmas cards too, by the way. I'll have to show them to you guys later. But this is the time that I'm like, okay, you should be filling them out already. But you know what? We had so much fun last year, Brazos and I, because I don't know, one of us wrote the addresses and one of them wrote inside, and it was so fun. It was like we did it together and I loved it. So I'm probably going to wait till we do that again. Because I'll take every moment I can get. And this says letters to Santa, but I'm totally fine with it for the Christmas cards. Look! Sticky, sticky. Okay, and that's usually like a 2-pager for Christmas cards, but we're going to add some more little fun little things down here. And I'll run it against the time. I'm going to have to go get her up. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably end up carrying this with me. I'm going to add some reinforcement on the back here. Oops. Aren't these die cuts just so cute? Oh, I forgot I had this little guy. Oh. That looks tacky. I just like threw it on there. Straighten it out, then straighten out a little piece. I want to use all that up. I'm gonna have to look for some more washi when I go to a little craft place and see. Okay, I can always decorate more later. Okay, so we got the Christmas cards down. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and go get her up, and then hopefully I can come back and finish. Okay, we got everybody out the door. I want to wrap this up really quick here. So, okay, so we did Christmas cards. I think the next thing on my list is, let's do the dinners. We're going to do dinners and then grocery list. So, dinners, okay. So, I think for this part, I'm going to use this month's Sticker Club. It's Baking Up Joy, so I'm going to use her. And we're going to do dinner. I haven't done these in a while, these little washi strips. I think I might have to bring back for one of the kits. So, okay, so I'm going to cut out this. So last year what we did for our dinner was we had Christmas Eve. I don't know. Okay, so, and I know I've talked about this, but in case you guys are new here and you haven't been through one of my Christmas, I always talk about that Christmas Eve was so big in our household. So when I got my own family, I wanted to carry on that tradition, and I found it somewhat so hard because we always got together with my cousins. Oh my gosh, it was like the excitement of the year. And, I don't know, I just love it. So many fond memories of that. And I wanted to carry that on, but I don't know, it's like, I guess making our own traditions now, which they're not as, I don't know, I always felt like it's a time for celebrating and remembering and being together as families. And, we're still together as a family, but it's just different, so. Okay, so dinner. So, anyway, so last year what we did, I'm going to put the big girl on here. Last year what we did was, we had our Christmas Eve dinner, which we always go to church that evening too, so that's kind of awkward too. I'm trying to get that fit in. And then we had, let's see here. We have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Okay. We always have like a big meal, big breakfast on Christmas Day. And then Christmas dinner comes around and we're like back in the kitchen slaving again. Slaving. Yeah, slaving again. And it's not necessarily we're hungry, we're just, oh, this is what we do. So last year we had the big breakfast, and then we just kind of had like snacks and stuff. And it was so nice because we got to really just chill out. Me and my son took a nap on the couch. It was great. And we weren't like, oh, we got to get the turkey on it. Oh, we got to do the ham, or we got to do this. It was just, we were so full, and I think we might have had something on Christmas Eve that we could like heat up or whatever. It was just kind of like chill. I loved it. So, okay, so for Thanksgiving, and I usually go to my mom's, but last year was really weird, of course, because of COVID. So I'm gonna put this little turkey on here. Put Thanksgiving dinner like that. Whoops. And then we'll have Christmas Eve, which, let's do one of these. So yeah, so it was just, it worked out really good actually. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do a pie. For Christmas Eve. And then I'm just actually gonna put, actually Christmas Day is the big breakfast, so, and I'm always baking. So I'm gonna put this over here, and then we'll do, I always do my cinnamon rolls, and we usually do like an egg type, and my son loves the sausage balls, so yeah. So see, I mean, we got all this food, and it's just the four of us. Like that. Okay, so we got that covered. And then now we're going to talk about the grocery list. So, how big is the grocery list? Oh, right here. Oh, here we go. I knew I had some more. I'm just loving these. I'm going to have to tell her that I just love these. I use these in my planner, and they worked out perfectly, and they're going to work out perfectly in my journaling too, because you can add your date there, your title, whatever the case is. Create a little cluster. So I would love to hear what you guys have, what your traditions are. I mean, leave a comment below. I would love to find out what you guys do for Christmas Eve, because I'm always looking for you guys. If you only knew, I have tried so many things to make my Christmas Eve like special, food-wise, and I don't know if I've expressed, or if you know, I am not a good cook at all. I can bake. Now I can bake, but oh my gosh, not a good cook. Grocery list. So yeah, any advice is welcome. Okay, so let's see what we got after grocery list. We're gonna wrap it up here quickly. Okay, grocery list, December daily. I think I'm gonna wait on my, well, no. We are gonna do December daily, because did I leave 2 pages? I'm gonna leave 2 pages for grocery list. And the reason is a December daily, when you don't have time to journal, it's so nice to have this, like I said, I carry this with me, and I can journal about the day or whatever. So, not that I'm doing my daily ones, but it's always good to kind of have, to me, I'm just going to put it in there. We'll see what happens at the end of the season and how we used it.